what would you say is the difference between a visual artist and a photographer?
I believe as a visual artist, as an artist yourself, there's always different ways to express yourself.
Yeah.
There is different input, and also different, expression. So I don't necessarily use my camera as a medium, but I also write, I also draw, I also paint. So there's different things.
Yeah. So actually calling yourself a visual artist, you can actually use your creativity in many ways.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
As a photographer, you kind of limit yourself.
I feel like that. Yeah.
But you did start as a photographer, right?
I did start as a photographer. I started actually as a doing styling and photography. So
is that how we met? Because
I think so. Yeah. That was a time when I was also struggling with my title. Like, what is it? Like styling, photography. Yeah. What is it? So I was. I studied lifestyle and design, and not necessarily photography.
Okay.
But it was...
Because I remember it was through Naftali Roy.
Yes.
I was back in the days. I don't even know how long ago it was. She started her own, I think, agency.
Yeah.
It was an agency that time, and she actually wanted to help creatives as well.
Yeah.
And we worked together.
Really awesome. Exactly what she was doing back then.
She had the vision already.
She did. Yeah. It was called Polaroid. Whoa, everything is coming together right now.
How do you use your style to actually express all those different creativities?
So I always say my main inspiration comes from people, palettes, and places. So that's the people that I meet. The palettes in colors, in the way light hits a building. Palettes, people, places. And the places, so the places I go, the places I see. Those are my main inspiration, and that's also what you see in my work. You just see like a little bit of my world, my own world.
And do you use that also as a creative lead? Because you said you work as a creative lead in a single 260. That's also the name. That's the address and the name of the place,
the single
right?
studio.
The single studio. Yeah. Okay, so can you explain what the single studio is, and do you use people, places, and
palettes?
Palettes?
Yeah,
do you use that also to lead other creatives?
Yeah. So color is a very important part in the studio. When you have like a space where you can feel limited, you always try to find ways to create more with what you have.
Yeah.
So we invested a lot in backdrops, in colors.
It's expensive.
Yeah.
And I've been there. I saw a lot of rolls. Really nice.
Yeah, we have all the colors now, and that's basically the color palettes that we're gonna be working with. And then we have all the people that come in from different places. So people that are like from Amsterdam or from anywhere in the world, actually. So it's really the single studio is like that base for the connection between international and national artists.
I love that.
People.
I love that because I travel a lot and I meet a lot of creatives when I travel, but also here in the Netherlands. And sometimes I'm like, I wish there was a place where we could all come together.
Yeah.
So basically that's like that's the goal of the single studio.
Yes, that's definitely the goal.
That's nice.